It is March 20th, 2022. Welcome back to the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast. I'm Taylor Phillips. Follow the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast on Twitter at Michigan_truth and like it on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Going to talk about some March Madness, Pistons, Red Wings, and Tigers real briefly. First off, Michigan Wolverines upsetting Colorado State 75-63 and Tennessee 76-68 to advance to the Sweet 16. The Wolverines outscored the Rams 46-27 in the second half. Hunter Dickinson scored 27 points and picked up 11 rebounds to complete a double-double against the Volunteers of Tennessee. Michigan is continuing where they left off from last season until they got upset by the UCLA Bruins. But their regular season just did not go too well. But they kind of finished strong under Phil Martelli as acting head coach when Juwan Howard got suspended for the last 5 games of the regular season. But now that the Michigan Wolverines have gotten themselves back on track, they are ready to take on the rest of the competition in the entire NCAA. They play the Villanova Wildcats this Thursday with a time to be determined and a channel to be determined as well. So, with all that being said, the Michigan State Spartans held on against the Davidson Wildcats 74-73, but they lost to Mike Krzyzewski's Blue Devils Duke 85-76. Joey Hauser was nailing threes against Davidson, but he only scored 5 points against Duke. Only one field goal hit out of 5. 1 of 5 shooting from Joey Hauser from all over the court. Not regarding shot selection at all. Also, too many fumbled rebounds against Davidson. Michigan State at least cleaned that up against Duke. Only 1 fumbled rebound out of bounds against Duke. Still miscommunication, but too many turnovers in the last 2 minutes against the Duke Blue Devils. Duke had solid defense. The game was close the entire time. That game was close the entire time, and so is the Davidson game. But at least Michigan State got 1 win in that tournament. So Michigan State ends their season. Duke moves on to the Sweet 16. Pistons still third worst in the NBA at 1952, still holding on to that 3rd overall lottery draft pick. Nothing much else to talk about in terms of the Pistons. The Red Wings, they blew a 2-0 lead, and they lost to the Seattle Kraken 4-2 out northwest of the border at Climate Pledge Arena. They are outshot 16-6 in the first period. At the end of 1, there was no score. Goalless after 1 period of play. Verana and Hirose, the goals for Detroit. Gord scored 2 goals for Seattle. The Red Wings, let me dig up the NHL app right about now. The Red Wings, 57 points, 25, 30, and 7. 23 points back. Oh my God. Yeah, that's a sign Jeff Blashill should be fired. He still has 1 year left in his contract, 2-year contract extension that Eisman signed. And Dylan Larkin told the fans to be patient. Steve Eisman told the fans to be patient. Sick and tired. Everybody in Detroit is like a fucking broken record. The Washington Capitals hold that 2nd wild card spot, 80 points, 35, 19, and 10. The Capitals, 80 points. The Red Wings, 57 points. Still in fifth place in these Eastern Conference wildcard standings. Yeah, I think the Red Wings are done. I thought for long that the Red Wings have long been done. The goal differential of minus 54, negative 54. Ouch. Yeah, that's the dead things for you. Well, 25, 30, and 7 isn't dead things white, but it's a little bit, I don't know. Not terrible, but a little bit mediocre. A little bit less than mediocre. Still definitely not good enough. And then the What's Your Grade segment, the Detroit Tigers signed pitcher Michael Pineda to a 1-year contract. Last year, a 9-8 record, a 3.62 ERA, a 1.23 WHIP, 21 walks, 88 strikeouts. In his career, a 3.98 ERA, a 1.19 WHIP, 940 strikeouts. That's impressive. Not quite elite. I'd give that a B plus, but I think he's a starting pitcher. So Michael Pineda is kind of like almost 10 years in the Major League Baseball level into his professional baseball career. So he's still got quite a ways to go. So that has been the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast for March 20th, 2022. I'm Taylor Phillips. Follow the Michigan Sports Truth Podcast on Twitter at Michigan_Truth and like it on Facebook and subscribe to its YouTube channel. So we'll talk again probably next week or so. TTFN, Ta-Ta for now, power the people. Hit them with the highway, rest your case, stay out of trouble.